నమో నమః అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. Today we are going to have webinar on festivals and their role in preservation of our culture by Dr. Rangirala Visalakshi garu. This is going to be a 2-day webinar. Today is the first day. So let us start the session with Prardhana by Aditi.
शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी। विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। धन्यवाद.
ధన్యవాదములు అదితి. Let us request Visalakshi garu to start the webinar, please.
ఓం శ్రీ మహాగణాధిపతయే నమః. ఓం శ్రీ పార్వతీ రాజరాజేశ్వరాభ్యాం నమః. ఓం శ్రీ మేధా దక్షిణామూర్తయే నమః. ఓం శ్రీ మహాసరస్వత్యై నమః. ఓం శివాయ గురవే నమః. ఓం నమః శివాయై చ నమః శివాయ. ఓం నమః శివాయ. ఓం గణానాం త్వా గణపతిం హవామహే కవిం కవీనాం ఉపమశ్రవస్తమం ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्. ॐ श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः. We call festivals as Pandugalu in our Telugu. Festival means a happy day, happy occasion, which gives us pleasure, bliss, activity, and spiritual power. Achyatmika Shakti we gain by our festivals. Festivals are part of our life, which represent our Samskruti and Sampradayas. In our Sanatana Dharma, festivals play a very great important role in building our individual human life and society also, and festivals lead us towards the ultimate aim of our life, the goal of our life. So to become one with Paramatman, or to gain the knowledge of Brahman or God's divinity, these festivals help us a lot. And the festivals, all our festivals, they bring a sort of saumanasya and shanti in the minds of entire mankind. The festivals resemble our Samskruti and Sampradayas, that is our culture, our customs, and pass on good messages to mankind. Each festival gives us a sort of very good message, how to lead the life, how to live with cooperation with the nature, with animals, birds, beasts, co-human beings, and all, and also how to develop spirituality in ourselves and how to elevate ourselves so that we can reach the divinity or recognize ourselves as one with the universe, the sublimity. So that time, Kala, we say Kala itself is Kala Kalayata Maham says Paramatma. Kala itself is divine. Kala Purusha, we say time. Time is very eternal. It is divine. The whole universe is it is the visible form of invisible Paramatma. Vishwam Vishnuhu, we say. So the whole time is divine. The time is very pious, very powerful, which plays in our lives a great role in our lives. So entire space is divine, entire time is divine and holy. Yet at some places, the divine power is concentrated. So those places are recognized by our Maharshis, and they are called as Divya Kshetras. And the water itself is Jalam Amritam, we say. Unless water is there, we cannot live. No living creature can live. Water is divine. Varuna Deva, we say. Even then, in the waters, when the divine Vishwa Chaitanya Shakti is concentrated, that water becomes Tirtha that can make us cross the ocean of this worldly life. Then similarly, that time, though the time itself is divine, at particular periods of time, Maharshis recognized that the divine power is concentrated on those different periods. So that sort of time they have asked us to celebrate as festivals by worshipping fallen gods in different namarupas and also observing fast, etc. niyamas. So Maharshis recognized the divinity of that time, Kala, and gave us the Parvadinas, Pandigalu, as we say, the festivals. So in whatever season, on whatever day, at whatever time, which God is to be worshipped, with what sort of mantras and what sort of procedure, everything it is given to us by our Maharshis in the Kalpa Sutras, in Dharma Sutras and all. Always we say Kalpokta Prekarena. So whatever, whether we do Varalakshmi Vratam or Vinayaka Chauthi, whatever may it be, Kedareswara Vrata and all, we say Kalpokta Prekarena we are doing as it is given. So, and what sort of naivedyas are to be offered to gods befitting to the seasons. Whatever items we take, we eat to get strength, those items are given by Maharshis to be offered as naivedyas to gods, and when they turn into prasada, we eat them. So, so to get the divine power Atma Shakti and Paramatma Shakti and elevate ourselves and enjoy happy life here in this world, and after death when we go to the higher world, Swarga, etc., divine lokas, for them also observing all these festivals and following them leads us to lead life here happily and hereafter also, because we gain punya, we acquire a lot of punya by doing meditations, by keeping fast. Chitta Suddhi also comes to us, and then by upasanas, we can get the power to concentrate on divinity and develop ourselves. So during festival days, what sort of rules and restrictions are to be followed to improve our physical, mental, spiritual health, well-being, and social well-being is given to us by our elders and especially sages in the form of festivals. So according to the changes that occur in that time, we must worship God and prepare naivedyas suitable to that time. That is, what sort of food items are to be eaten to be healthy, etc. Those naivedyas, Maharshis asked us to prepare and offer to gods and then to eat them after distributing among our relatives, friends, neighbors, servants, if anybody are there associated with us and all. Almost all our festivals are endowed with our cultural, spiritual, and social customs and manners. Behind all our festivals, several points related to science, related to shastras, and related to society, our health and divinity exist. All our festivals are related to human values and ethical values, moral values, Naitika Viluvalu we say, and they represent the Varasatva hierarchy. This is called as this is the Paramartha behind observing our festivals. Parama itself means great and beyond this mundane world. Artha means purpose. So Paramartha we are gaining by following this, observing the festivals and celebrating them. And also we enjoy a lot during our festival days. We get opportunity to meet our relatives, friends, and everybody So we become very happy mentally and get a sort of peace, amusement, and happiness. We call these festivals as Parvadinas. Actually, Parva means the sugar cane. That stick, it has a small parts which is known as Kanupu, we say, dividing part. The parts will be just as Kanupus are there. Different parts are there in sugarcane stick. Similarly, all these Parvadinas also, they get so many days will be there to be celebrated as one festival. Sometimes 3 days we celebrate as Sankranti. Sometimes we celebrate 5 days as during Deepavali. Sometimes we celebrate only 1 day, but with much restrictions. Then sometimes during full 1 year, we may observe a sort of vow and worship gods to get the power and all. So Chaturmasa Dikshas are there. They are called as Parvas. So there are several purposes behind all our festivals. The first and most important point we can say is to unite Vyashti Chaitanya into universal Chaitanya. That is, individual self is to be united with Paramatma. That is the main purpose, to get ourselves united with divine power is the first main purpose for observing our festivals. Second purpose is, by doing these festivals, restrictions, we follow fasting, restrictions of food, etc., sleep and all. So several niyamas, restrictions, by doing special particular pujas with mantras, which got divine power in the words, in the letters, and by doing upasanas, parayanas, japas, and eating the prasadas, we get chitta suddhi and concentration and physical mental health also. Now, third point benefit we can say is, being in the company of our relatives, friends, neighbors, and all, we share our joy, and joy becomes double and triple. So even that is, and also good relationships would be developed. We can develop good relationships with our neighbors and unknown people also, if we invite them and mingle with them. Now, fourth one we can say the benefit is, we celebrate festivals in a manifold way. We celebrate many types of festivals. That is, first one is, we celebrate the festivals of worshipping gods and goddesses according to Kala, Samaya, Deepavali, Dasara, etc. we do. Then we worship Jagannatha during Asveja Masa and Ishvara during Kartika Masa. Then during Margasira Masa, Shivakesava pujas. During Bhadrapada Masa, we do Ganapati Navaratris, like that. And we, next one is, we recognize the changes that occur in time and worship Kala Purusha as the festival. That is Ugadi, Sankranti, and Sankranti day. Now Sankranti days are running for us. I wish all of us, all of you, a very happy Sankranti, happy Bhogi, happy Sankranti, and happy Kanuma. So we are going to know what all these festivals mean, now in our classes. So this Sankranti Purusha is Lord Vishnu himself. So we have to worship them. During Ugadi also, Ugadi Purusha we worship. That is, God as that person we worship. Kala Purusha we worship. Then the third variety of festivals is the days when gods and goddesses originated, that is avatars. They came as in the form of human beings, or assuming different forms when they descended to earth from heavenly abodes. So directly from Vaikuntha, Srimad Narayana came here to the earth. Then Jagannatha, Adi Parasekti, from Manidvipa, we can say, she assumed different manifold forms and fought with so many Rakshasas and all. So Sri Ramanavami, Sri Krishnastami, Durgashtami, Vinayaka Chauthi, then Buddha Purnima, etc. We observe as the birthdays of gods. Birthday in the sense not birthday, that is why the Avatara Dina. The days when they came here and assumed the forms, avataras, took the forms. Then fourth variety of festivals are when crops come home and farmers are very happy. We are celebrating this Sankranti festival. So this Sankranti, during which we worship Mother Earth, we worship Goddess Bhumata. Then we worship Gomata and Vrishabha, bull. He is the Vahana of Paramasiva, Parameswara. So the cows, oxes, and then Gomata, they are all being worshipped during these Sankranti festival days. Then another variety of celebrating festivals is we celebrate our own happy birthdays. Janmadina is always to be celebrated because the very purpose of taking birth is to get moksha. So we are proceeding towards that. So because we got the opportunity to take this sort of human upati, we must thank Parameswara, we must thank God, we must thank our ancestors, our mother and father, and we have to celebrate. So the birthdays and marriage days also we celebrate as festivals because by marriage, the girl and boy, they become wife and husband and they start grihastha, which is a sort of resort to all other three ashrama persons. And when a person is in grihastha, then only they are eligible to do so many yajnas, yagas and all, to please the gods, to get the favor, to get higher worlds, and also even that is a very good festival in the life. Now, next to festivals we can say is we perform certain rituals and samskaras. Shodasa samskaras, they are all festivals we can say. Then Upanayana, Vivaha, Shashti Purti, Sahasra Chandra Darshana, etc. We celebrate. So many kratus we do. Then Simantonayanam, Simantam, then Annaprasana, etc. All these are festivals. Then we all Bharatiyas celebrate together our Independence Day and Republic Day. Then we celebrate Teachers' Day, then May Day, that is Karmika Dina, as we celebrate. So these are all the national festivals. Even these national festivals will have a great impact on us. We remember our ancestors who sacrificed their lives for getting freedom to our country and for the development of ourselves and all. And besides this, we all these national festivals we celebrate without the distinction of kula mata varna varga vibheda rahita, we can say, in fact. So, and besides these festivals we also celebrate Gita Jayanti, Shankaracharya Jayanti, like that, so many other good, very important. Then Guru Purnami, Ashada Purnami, as we say, festivals we do, and we worship and express our gratitude. And also, so if we think from religious point of view, there are several different festivals among human beings. We are all Hindus. There are so many other countries. Christianity is there, Islamism is there. So different festivals they also celebrate. We, Bharatiya Sanatana Dharmaniya, is consider the time, the place, and that is Kala, then Sthala, and also Jala, the water. And in fact, all human beings, all living creatures, animals, birds, beasts, mountains, rivers, everything we consider as the part and parcel of divinity and incarnation of Godhood itself. So there is no human being who will not celebrate any festival in the life. In fact, the life itself is a festival, I already said, because we got this life, we are enjoying a lot in this life, and we are trying also to get our goal, aim of our final aim of our life, getting moksha, getting liberated, Brahma Jnana. So we could obtain this Manava Deha Upadhi, that is, we are born as human beings with very much struggle and due to the punya of so many janmas, they say. So we should utilize this. So this taking birth itself is a festival, we can say. So utilizing this Manav Upadhi, we can serve humanity, we can serve the nature, we can serve even Paramatma and ourselves. Uddhared Atman Atmanam. So we should try to elevate ourselves from Suddha Sattvaguna to Suddha Sattvaguna, and we can become divine gods, we can become human beings by their karmas. When they are becoming gods, they are called as Karmanga Devatas. They stay at heaven along with Devendra. So our festivals increase mutual love, respect, and responsible behavior among human beings. So we give and take so many things we exchange with our, that is cooperation is seen among human beings during these festival days. Ganapati Navaratris, Devi Navaratris, then Sri Rama Vasanta Navaratris, then Sri Krishnastami, Sri Rama Navami, etc. During such type of festivals, many people together perform kalyanams. They perform so many festivals and they feed mankind, and so many activities, they cultural activities, singing, dancing, etc. also they keep, and they exhibit their talents among others. So each festival got its own speciality and particularity. Each and every festival gives us some or other message and does benefit to the mankind. In our Puranas, we see stories of festivals, vratas and nomus, as we say, in the form of Parameswara, who replies to the questions of Parvati Mata. Always Parvati Devi questions something and then Parameswara replies. So thus we got. In Srimad Bhagavata, Sri Krishna Paramatma explains the greatness of Govardhanagiri, the mountain. Then all the Gokula Vasis worshipped Govardhana Parvata. So Sri Krishna Paramatma, he sits near his mother as a child, and at the same time he appears at the top of the Govardhana mountain, and he eats all the naivedyams, the prasadas which are offered to God Paramatma. Such big gundigalu, as we say, the feast which is prepared for the entire living beings, entire human beings of Gokula. That entire prasada is eaten by that small child Sri Krishna. That itself says that he is direct Paramatma. And at the same time, all the prasadas are seen intact as it is, without even a single change. So that divine power has entered into those cooked items. So for us, that is our Sanatana Dharmaniya, is every day is a festival, yet there are several festival days given to us by our Maharshis and our elders. We can know about them through our calendar. Some festivals are very important and observed by one and all. Some festivals would be followed and practiced by certain people at certain times. So big festivals are there and small festivals, we can say, are there. Among the most important festivals, we'll try to know a little about a few festivals. Mostly the main festivals that occur during an year are we can say these are the following. Actually, our new year, Nutana Samvatsara, starts from Yugadi festival, Chaitra Siddha Padyami. It is called as Ugadi, Yuga Adi. This is the beginning of Yuga. After Ugadi or Yugadi comes Sri Rama Navami festival. Then Tolekasi, we say, Sayana Ekadasi. Then so many other festivals are there. Guru Paurnami is there, Ashada Paurnami. that is Vyasa Purnami, as we say. Rakhi Purnami also we say. Janjala Purnami also is another name. That's very important for all of us. Then Mangalagauri Vratam we do, Varalakshmi Vratam we do, then Sri Krishnashtami we do, Vinayaka Chaviti, then Saraswati Puja Mula Nakshatra, Dasara we say, Dashahara. So Dasara festival, Durgashtami, Maharnavami, Vijayadasami, we celebrate particularly. Then Deepavali, Mukkoti Ekadasi, then Sankranti festival, Ratha Saptami, which is very important for us. Then Mahashivaratri and Holi Purnima we say. All these are very good big festivals we are following. These are the main festivals we can say, and besides these festivals, we celebrate many more festivals like Sankatahara Chaturthis. Every month we celebrate Sankatahara Chaturthi. Every month we celebrate Masa Shivaratri. Masa Shivaratris. Then Shankara Jayanti, Buddha Purnima, Mahavaishaki we say. Then Vata Savitri Vrata, Jagannatha Ratha Yatra. Then Chaturmasya Vrata also. Even householders can follow, need not only sannyasis and Jagat Gurus. So Mahankali Jatara we celebrate. Then Von we celebrate. Then so many other Ananta Padmanabha Vrata, Mahalaya Pakshas we have to observe. Then Tirumala Brahmotsavas and Brahmotsavas among all the temples also we do. Then Atla Taddi, Undrala Taddi we celebrate. Kedara Gauri Vrata we do. Then Naga Panchami, Garuda Panchami. Then Guru Nanak Jayanti we celebrate. Dhanvantari Jayanti. Dhanvantara, we must definitely bow down to him because he brought the Oshatis to earth and gave health to us. So Dhanvantara Jayanti, then Subramanya Shashti, Bhishma Ekadasi, etc. Still more are there, many more. So now let us know a little about Ugadi or Yugadi, then Sri Ramanavami, Vinayaka Chaviti, or Vinayaka Vrata, as we say, then Dasara, Deepavali, Sankranti, Ratha Saptami, Mahasivaratri, and if time is there, we can do some others. But these are the most important festivals for all of us. So the first one is Ugadi or Yugadi. This festival is considered as the first festival. We must bow down and do pranamas to Brahmadeva because it is God Chaturmukha Brahmadeva, Hiranyagarbha Brahmadeva, as we say, who created this entire universe. So we have to do namaskara to him. Brahmadipyo, Brahmadaya, so like that there is something, but Brahmadeva we have to do namaskara. God Chaturmukha Brahmadeva created this universe on Chaitra Suddha Padhyami, early morning time during sunrise time. So Brahmadeva made everything ready to create this universe, the creation, the space, time, sun, moon, stars, galaxies, living and non-living, sentient and non-sentient beings, rivers, mountains, everything. He kept everything ready. The whole material he kept ready. And from that he started to create this creation on Ugadi, Chaitra Suddha Padhyami day. So that day is considered as Yugadi or Ugadi. Pravartayamasa says it. So Brahmadeva started to make it exhibit. So Chaitra Shukle Samarampe Jagatam Jagadishwaraha Sarvam Chikre Tada Rajan Tatastasmin Sadadine. So first month, first day, first tithi is Chaitra Suddha Padhyami. So on that day, the creation started. How can we say Chaitra Masa is the first month? Padhyami, of course, we can say. So we can say that because the nature, if we observe, we can know that this is the beginning of creation. Because all the trees, plants, everything, they start giving sprouts. So the birds start to, even Kokila, we say cuckoos, they sing very pleasantly. and sun and moon also, they are clearly visible. So we can definitely say that Ugadi is the starting, that is Chaitra Masa is the first month among the 12 months. And that is the Vasanta Ritu. Vasanta, that itself indicates that it gives pleasure and happiness, amusement to the mind. So we can enjoy, the mind gets happiness and peace and coolness during this Vasanta season, Ritus. So 60 samvatsaras are there. On every Ugadi day, one new samvatsara comes to us. So the names will be rotating, all 60 come one after another, and when all 60 are completed, then again Prabhava, Vibhava, Pramoduta, like that again the first name Prabhava comes. So like that they will be going on as a chain. So Ugadi, Yugadi, we say Yuga, Yugasya Adi, Yugadi. There are 4 yugas, Kurta Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga. So because this is the starting of Kurta Yuga, Prarambha, so Yugadi. And also we can say Vudu, Vudupati means moon. Vudu means nakshatra, star. Nakshatra Gamana is there because the stars, nakshatras started to move in the sky from this day onwards. So it is Ugadi, Uga Adi. So Yuga and Uga. Yuga also means Jamulu, as we say, Janta. Two together is called as Yuga. Yugapat also we say. So Yuga is Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. The time is divided into 2 parts. Uttarayana and Dakshinayana, because 2 parts are there and first part started to take place. We can say 2 parts are there. So also Ugadi we can say, that is philosophically we can interpret that we must start to endure dvandvas and reach to dvandvatita sthiti. So to say, to give this message, Ugadi celebrations are given to us by sages, because on this Ugadi day we prepare a particular special chutney called as Ugadi Pachadi, in which there are all Shadruchus, taste, 6 tastes are there, taste. Then actually Sriman Narayana, he took the incarnation of Matsyavatara and brought back the Vedas which have been stolen by Somakasura, who Somakasura robbed these Vedas from Brahmadeva, and he went into the ocean and he hid himself there. Then Sriman Narayana came in the form of very big fish, Matsya Avatara, went into that ocean, killed that demon, then brought back the Vedas and handed them over to Brahmadeva. So Brahmadeva could create this universe. So that day is this Ugadi day, as we say. So many reasons are there to celebrate. So because Vedas are being protected and Veda Vijnana is given to Brahmadeva, and through Brahmadeva we got even human beings and all. So Ugadi is so great festival which comes during autumn season. Then the trees give rise to new sprouts, new flowers, even jasmine, malle, as we say, they blossom only during summer season. But during Vasanta, this Chaitra Masa, the sprout starts to come. A sprout, that is the leaves, sprouts of the leaves, they start to come very beautifully. So it is, this Ugadi festival is connected to the nature. Now, astrological importance is also there because it is connected with stars and all. So on this day, early morning day, we have to do Taila Apyangana Snana for each and every festival. This is a must. Even before the sunrise, everybody has to get up and do Taila Apyangana Snana, wear new clothes, and then worship Ishta Devatas, Kula Devatas, do all these things. Then specially this Ugadi chutney, which is prepared with neem flowers, vepa puvu, as we say, new jaggery, new tamarind mixed with a little salt, little mirchi pieces also, and then sugar cane pieces also. We had all these only for taste. Then unripe mango, mamidikaya as we say, we cut into pieces and add, and even banana fruit pieces we mix. So shat ruchis, sweet, salt, hot. Hot means karam as we say. Then pungent, astringent, vagaru we say. Then sour, that is pulupu as we say. And then bitter, chedu. All these, they are all very good for our health. Our Shastra says, Nimba kusumam, Sharkara samyutam, Ghruta samyutam, Pakshayet. We should eat that. Mixing a little cow ghee, we have to eat it. So it teaches us to treat all sorts of experiences of our life equally. This is the message given to us. It is very essential to do Panchanga Sravana. That is most important on Ugadi day. Ugadi Pachadi, to eat that, and second is to listen to Panchanga. These two are the main purposes for this Ugadi. All of us must listen to Panchanga during morning time itself on that day, and how we should know how it would be for us and for our country throughout the year. Till next year, they give, our astrologers are so great that they completely assume and give us how it is going to, what sort of eclipses are coming, whether calamities are there, very good crops will be coming, everything they give. So tithim varancha nakshatram yoga karanamevacha panchangamiti vikyatam kaloyam karma sadhakaha. So tithi, vara, nakshatra, yoga and karana are 5 parts. Pancha anga, so panchanga we say. We must listen to them. These 5 indicate the results of the horoscopes of all individuals. The fruit of these panchangas are also explained by Maharshis. Tithescha sriyamapnoti, varad ayushyavarthanam, nakshetrad harate papam, yogad roga nivaranam, karanat karya siddhistu panchanga phalam uttamam, kalakrut karmakrut dhiman devatanugraham lapet. So by knowing Tithi, we get prosperity. By Vara, we get span of life. Nakshatra removes our sin. Yoga removes our diseases. And Karana causes success to our works. This is the fruit of listening to Panchanga Sravana. So the wise man who does works, knowing all this, the proper time and proper place, how to do, then he gets the favor of Paramatma. The fruits of Panchanga Sravana is also spoken like this. What is the fruit? The fruit is also spoken. Sri Kalyana Gunavahan Ripuharam Duswapna Doshapaham Ganga Snana Visesha Punya Phaladam Godana Tulyam Nurunam Ayur Vruthida Muttamam Subhakaram Santana Sampat Pradam Nana Karmasu Sadhanam Samuchitam Panchangam Akarnyatam. So Panchanga Sravana gives us auspiciousness, Shreyas, destroys our enemies, removes the defects of bad dreams, causes the great fruit of taking dip in pious river Ganges, Ganga Nadi Snana Phala we will get. Then it also gives the merit equal to Godana. Then it increases our span of life, gives Shreyas to us. It gives children also to us, and Vamsha Vriddhi would be done. It is the cause of several good activities. So everyone should listen to Panchanga on Ugadi day and get benefited. So Ugadi festival got cultural importance also because the poets conduct Kavita Goshtis, Kavi Sammelanams on this day. Since time immemorial, we can say, many poets assemble at one place and they compose poems on the glory of Vasanta Ritu, on the greatness of God Brahmadeva, and also Vasanta Ritu and singing of kokilas, as we say, cuckoos on Ugadi day, and that is the sprouts of mango tree would be specially spoken, sung by the poems and songs by poets. The neem tree and all the trees, they start sprouting. So the sprouts would be described, and how the tree shines with plenty of flowers. Then mango trees start to give us mangoes, etc. All these would be, and cuckoos eat that mango flowers and then they sing. That is how poets always write poems. So all these, they fill our minds and hearts with happiness. Now, second festival we can take as Sri Rama Navami. So, Sri Rama, now we must, every day we are praying Sri Ramachandra for the successful pratishtha of Bala Rama, Sri Ramachandra at Ayodhya. So we have to pray and bow down, and every day we have to lit the lights, jyotis, and on 22nd, we all of us must specially pray and light the deepas. Ramo Rajamani Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje रामेणापि हता निशाचरचमु रामाय तस्मै नमः रामा नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहं रामे चित्तलय सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धरा. Sri Ramachandra should protect all of us, and Rama Rajya must come to our Bharata Desha and to the entire world. Starting from Chaitra Suddha Padyami, we observe Vasanta Navaratra Vrata and worship Paramatma Chaitanya in the form of Sri Sitarama. And on Navami day, we celebrate the festival of Janmatithi of Sri Ramachandra and also do Kalyanam of Sri Sitarama. And Sri Ramachandra, and on the Dasami Tithi, we do Sri Rama Pattabhisheka, with the intention of getting Ramarajya, the Palana of Sri Ramachandra. The Nirguna Niranjana Paramatma spoken in Upanishads, that Parabrahman, even before he took birth as the Dasharatha, that is the son of Dasharatha, the name Rama is there in the Upanishads, in Vedas, and it is praised a lot. In fact, Rama is the two pranaksharas of Om Namo Narayanaya. That Ra is taken, the pranakshara of Ashtakshari Mahamantra of Sriman Narayana, and Om Namah Shivaya. From this Namah Shivaya Panchakshari Mahamantra, Ma is taken. This is pranakshara. If that letter is there, the life of that mantra has gone. So taking these two, the word Rama has come. So that is the greatness of the word Rama. Shiva Shakti, Shiva Keshava Samaikya Shakti Swarupa. Shiva Keshava Abheda Tattva is given. That is why the name Rama itself is Taraka Mantra. So this Sri Ramachandra was born to Dasharatha Maharaja and Kausalya Mata. That is, Paramatma has born as Sri Rama. During this Vasanta Rutu, Chaitra Suddha Navami, Lakshmi Vasara, that is Guruvara, as we say, Thursday afternoon during Abhijit Lagna. Actually, Abhijit Lagna is 10 or 15 minutes before 12 and 10 or 15 minutes after 12. Mostly that half an hour period is considered as Abhijit Lagna. If we do any work during that time, we need not have to see for good muhurta, this, that, and all. Then on Punarvasu Nakshatra, Karkataka Lagna, when all 9 grahas, Navagrahas are on auspicious positions, then Sriman Narayana took the incarnation of Sri Ramachandra to kill Ravanasura, main purpose, and other Rakshasas also, to establish Dharma on the earth and to show the greatness, great human values to the entire mankind, the human relationships. This is main purpose, and then to give Ramarajya. So Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha, we say. That is, Rama himself is Dharma embodiment. So by seeing Sri Rama and Ravanasura, people learn that Ramavat Vartitavyam, one should be like Rama, na Ravanavat, one should never be like Ravanasura. Everyone should know this. They learn from the life of Rama. In Valmiki Ramayana, several great auspicious qualities of Sri Ramachandra are given as a list. Valmiki Maharshi inquires Narada whether a person of certain qualities he is going to tell now in 3 or 4 slokas he narrated, and he inquired whether such a person who is having all these qualities, is he existing now at present in this world? So for that, Narada adds so many other qualities, nearly 55 lakshanas, good qualities, and says that such a person is Sri Ramachandra, and he is born to Dasharatha Maharaja and Kausalya Mata, and he is here at present. So, konvasmin sampratan loke gunavan kasya viryavan dharmajnasya krutagnah धर्मज्ञश्च कृतज्ञश्च सत्यवाक्यो दृढव्रतः चारित्रेण च को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वान् कः समर्थश्च कश्चैक प्रियदर्शिनः आत्मवान् जितक्रोधो द्युतिमान् कः अनसूयकः कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे, like that. So Sri Rama is endowed with all good qualities, never deviated from dharma under any circumstances. He always observed Satyavrata, Satyanishta and Dharmanishta. He knows all dharmas. He protects those who seek his help. Saranagata Rakshana. He never deviated his words. Aditappadu, as we say. He has strong willpower. Whatever he wanted to do, he can do, he does. He always follows sadacharas and traditions and customs. He always followed throughout the life. And throughout he did all the works as per Shastras, as per the guidance of Maharshis. And he always did good to all living beings. He has the knowledge of all Shastras, capable of doing any sort of work. He has pleasing, very handsome, very attractive, beautiful appearance, attire, and also very courageous, very valorous. He conquered his all indriyas, his anger, and jitendriya. He never has any envious feeling towards anyone at any time. He is so powerful that if he gets anger, even gods will get frightened. So that is his greatness. So the great qualities of Sri Ramachandra are his Satyasantata, Dharmanishta, Ekapatnitva, Saurya, then Parakramas, Asrita Vatsalya, etc. He is the best ideal as a son, as a brother, as the husband, as a friend, as a king, as a human being, and even as the enemy also. In fact, to Ravanasura, he thought that he even Ravanasura, even married Maricha, they praised Sri Ramachandra a lot. Everybody in the world aspired to have a leader like Ramachandra, Sri Rama Prabhu, and want to live under the rule of Sri Rama. That is why all of us are also aspiring to get Rama Rajya. If the king, that is the ruler, is Dharmika, the follower of Dharma, all the citizens would lead very happy life. Yatha Raja, Tatha Preja. Then they also would be very Dharmikas. So if the ruler is Dharmika, his subjects also follow the same path. So they become Dharmikas. So the peace and happiness and Shanti prevails all over the earth. So Sri Ramachandra said that one should always worship and follow the words of mother, father and guru, teacher, acharya. Aswadhinam katham daivam prekarai rapirajyate swadhinam samatikramya mataram pitaram gurum, he said. Sri Ramachandra spoke that the greatness of motherland, our Swadesha, and preached Desha Bhakti. Api Swarnamayi Lanka Name Rochati, Name Lakshmana Rochate, Janani Janmabhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. Every individual must learn this sentence and follow that. Desha Bhakti is more important than Daiva Bhakti. Sri Rama, born as a human being, behaved like an ideal human being and is now being worshipped by not only Bharatiyas but the entire mankind, even all other countries also, due to his good qualities and noble behavior. So everyone wants to be like Rama. Every girl wants to get married to such a person who is like Sri Rama in qualities. Such is his greatness. In Bharadwaja Ramayana, how Sri Ramachandra appeared differently to different people, he explained in one sloka. Ramaha pitroh putra bhavam, Ravanaya manusyatam, Rishinam bhagavad bhavam, Darsayan Vichacharaha. That is, Dasharatha got the feeling of son whenever he sees Rama, he feels he is his son. He never had the feeling that Rama is God. Then Ravanasura, always Ravanasura thought that after all, Rama is a human being. He cannot do anything to me. But Maharshis, they had the Daiva Bhava in Rama. They know that Paramatma has born as Rama. So that is how he appeared. Then next one, we will speak about Vinayaka Chauthi and stop for today, third festival. Now Vinayaka Chauthi. Om Shuklambaratharam Vishnum Sesivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Vadanam Chayet Sarva Vignopasantaye. Now all Sanatana Dharmanuyayis certainly do celebrate Vinayaka Chaviti or Ganesha Chaturthi and worship God Ganapati, who is the receiver of Prathama Puja. His mother Parvati Mata gave him the boon that he is the first worshipper in the world. Even gods must worship Ganapati. Prathama Puja Arhata is given to Ganapati only, Vinayaka. Not only human beings, all the gods, even Shiva Parvatis also, they worshipped Mahaganatipati at the time of their marriage. When Parvati Mata is born as Parvati, the daughter to Himavan. So that is the greatness. Very beautiful stories. Several stories are there in connection with Gajamukha, Sivaputra, Parvati, Tanaya, Vinayaka. So many are there. Many Upanishads are there. Many stories are there. And all of you may be knowing so many. Paramatman, that is the transcendental ultimate reality, is worshipped in Saguna Sakara form in 6 forms. Paramasiva, that is Parameswara, then Ambika, Parvati Mata, Sri Mahavishnu, then Sri Surya Narayana, Mahaganatipati, then Kumaraswami. Sri Adisankara Bhagavad-pada arranged Panchayatana Puja system in Saligrama forms, and we worship all these 5, and this Kumaraswami would be seen in the form of the light that we lit at that time, at the time of puja, because he is Jnana Swarupa. He appears in the form of Jyoti Swarupa. So Shanmukha Shanmata Stapakacharya is the Birudunama to Shankaracharya. So those who consider Sri Mahaganatipati as Parabrahman, they are considered as Ganapatyas, Shaivas, Vaishnavas, Shakteyas, Sauras, and then Ganapatyas. So Ganapati, Gana means Samuha. So Ganapati means the Lord of Ganas. There are lakhs of Ganas in the creation, in this world, in universe, but there is only one Ganapati. There is only one Nayaka to all these Ganas. Chaturmukha Brahmadeva started to do his duty of Srishti Karya, creation. Then several obstacles came. He could not do his Srishti. So he meditated upon the cause of himself. From somebody, some power, he came into existence. He considered himself as Swayambhu. We say Brahmadeva is Swayambhu. Even then, there is a primordial cause even to him. So this Brahmadeva concentrated on that, his cause, as Omkara, and started to do Omkara mantra japa. Then this Paramatma, that ultimate reality, that appeared in the form of Vakratunda Ganapati, Gajamukha Ganapati, and that Paramatma is called as Vakratunda Ganapati. So he gave Vakratunda mantra to Brahmadeva. So then when Brahmadeva started to do japa of that Vakratunda mantra, then slowly all the hindrances have gone away, obstacles have gone, and Brahmadeva could do the creation. So Vakran Tundayati iti Vakra Tundaha. Vakra means Vankara, as we say, the curves, the hindrances. Vakra means Maya. The Maya is being destroyed. Tunda means to cut. So this on Magha Bahula Chaturthi day, Ganapati appeared as Vakratunda Ganapati, Vakratunda Mahaganatipati to Brahmadeva. So that day became famous as Sankatahara Chaturthi day. And we people, we observe Sankatahara Chaturthi on that Magha Bahula Chaturthi Tithi. And every month we do Sankatahara Chaturthi comes and we do Ganapati Puja to get all these hindrances of our life go away. So this Ganapati himself is Parabrahman. Then Purana speak about the Varasiddhi Vinayaka. We say Varasiddhi Buddhi Vinayaka also. So Vinayaka Vrata we do. Parvati Mata, she prepared a beautiful doll with the powder she besmeared to her body at the time of doing Apyangana Snana to invite Parameswara, who went there to kill some Rakshasa, all the story, you know. So that Paramashiva, when he came to Kailasa after killing that Rakshasa, then this boy who is kept there, this Parvati Mata, she prepared a toy and then poured life into it. So he is Parvati Tanaya. He is the son of Parvati Mata. So she asked him not to allow anybody to come in, and he is doing his duty sincerely. Then Shiva came there. He wanted to go into his own house, but this boy did not allow. Shiva cut the head and everything we know. And then when Parvati Mata said he is our son, then the animal which is there keeping the head towards north would be seen. That head he asked his attendants to bring, and then the head of an elephant is brought and kept to this boy's head, and he is revived. So thus he became Gajamukha. Ga, ja, we say, Ga means Gamya. The Gamya of all of us is Ganapati, that Paramatma, and Ja, from where the entire creation came into existence, all living beings are born. Jana Ja means to take birth. He is Ganapati. That is, from Ganapati we are born, into Ganapati we are merging. That is the meaning of it. So this Varasiddhi Vinayaka, he is having a Vahana as Mushika, a mouse, a rat, we say that his name is Anindya. Anindya means he is not to be blamed at all, blameless. So virtuous. So Ganapati Tattva is hidden with several secrets related to nature, related to Khagola. And on Vinayaka Chaviti day, actually when we see in the early morning time in the sky, we can see the stars in the shape of an elephant, Gajamukha. Ganapati would give darshana to us. On Bhadrapada Shuddha Chaviti, Chaturthi, early morning time, such scene will be seen in the sky, Gajamukha Ganapati. So in the puja of Ganapati, we use 21 patras, the leaves. Patra puja, we say, they all are herbal leaves. So they got medicinal power. Aushadha Shakti Gunas are there. So even by the touch of those 21 patras, we become very healthy and our diseases would be cleared. We prepare Palavelli as the umbrella to Ganapati. It is of square type, prepared with a sort of veduru tree, we say, veduru sticks. To that we apply turmeric paste, decorate it with kunkuma and all, then mango leaves and beautiful lotus flowers, etc. Then Maridu, Jama, Ummetta, Uttareni, Kapitha means Velaga, lotus, etc. All we hang to that Palavelli. If that Palavelli is considered as the sky, all these which are hanging are the galaxies and stars, sun, moon, etc. of the sky. Thus we can compare. This is all called as Palavelli, which represents the sky and galaxy. Then Ganapati likes Garika, Durva very much. There is Durva Sukta in Vedas. Durva got the power of grasping Saura Siddhi. So the power of sun they receive and give us. That is why at the time of eclipses we keep that fast on all things so that they will not get contaminated by the ultraviolet rays of sun. So if we just think of Durva or Garika, it removes the bad effects of bad dreams also. Durva, Duswapna, Nasini, we say, and if we worship Durvas, Ganapati with Durvas, he becomes very happy and our dynasty would grow and all our desires would be fulfilled. Kandat Kandat Prerohanti Parushat Parushat Pari Sahasra Paramadevi Shatamula Shatankura Durva Harat Me Papan Durva Duswapna Nasini, we say. Our dynasty increases, grows. Then in Kashikanda, 56 forms of Ganapati are given, and Tantra Shastra gave us 32 Ganapati mantras. So one Ganapati is appearing in all these forms that we must know. Only one person, he is Parabrahm. There are several forms of Ganapati like Mahaganapati, Lakshmi Ganapati, Vallabha Ganapati, Uchishta Ganapati, Heramba Ganapati, Kshipra Prasada Ganapati, etc. So many. Then Ganapati is spoken as having Siddhi Buddhi as his wives, and then Kshema and Labha as their sons, children. Wives of gods means always the powers of gods are spoken as their wives, and the fruits that we get by worshipping them, they are considered as the children of gods. We must remember this. So, after Ganapati Puja, we do Nimajjana of this Ganapati. Because we do Matti Ganapati, we say with mud we prepare and we merge that. Panchabhutas should be merged into Panchabhutas. So this Vinayaka removes our obstacles, and also sometimes, if necessary, creates obstacles and protects us, Vigna Ganapati. So all of us must invite Sri Mahaganadhipati to come into our houses along with complete parivara, with his Patni, Putra, Parivara Sameta. That is how we must invite. And we must pray Ganapati for Shreyas and well-being, who completely fulfill all our desires and bless us for lifelong. That's firstly for today. And tomorrow we'll speak about some other, so many are there, but as far as possible, we'll say. Then Dasara, Dashahara, as we say, we'll start tomorrow. Thank you.
ధన్యవాదములండి.
Dhanyawad.
Okay, anybody wants to ask any questions? And you keep your questions ready for tomorrow. At the end of tomorrow's lecture, you can ask the questions. Aditi, can you recite
Prayer.
prayer?
Yes, Guruji. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaः, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkhabhat bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari
Okay.
Om Shri Guru Pranama.
ధన్యవాదములు. Now let us sing national anthem and then close. All of you please stand up and sing along with me. जनगणमनाधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभाशिष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय ధన్యవాదములండి ఫర్ టుడేస్ వెబినార్.